It is hump day. It's Wednesday. I just want to go over a couple of things with you today. I got the door painted. Billy painted the doors for my TJ for Heffalum because we're doing an off-roading event this Saturday at Lazy Springs. We want to have the doors on because it's like early in the morning, and it's actually only going to be like 62 degrees early in the morning. So it's a little bit of a drive for us. So it's going to be a little cold. So we want to make sure that we have the doors on for that. I think I'm going to leave the top off of it. I mean, I have the top on it, but I think I'm going to leave the windows out of it because I can always roll up the front windows. And I may not have AC in Heffalump anymore, but I do have heat. So that's the only thing that matters for at that time. Other than that, I can roll the windows down once I get there. But we do have the doors painted, so we're getting ready for the event. Other thing I want to talk about is I just got done with my workout. So I'm going to go for my walk. And while I'm walking, I just want to discuss a few things with you on just some different things. But first things first, everybody's looking online for like cheap earbuds so they don't have to pay $200, $300, $400 for a pair of earbuds that are Bluetooth and all of this stuff that you can use for walking, listening to music, answering phone calls, so forth. And I've talked to you in the past about a couple of different pairs of like JBLs and shocks and aftershocks and all that stuff, which is still my go-to. But everybody's like, I have a couple people telling me, oh, Amazon has these cute little purple and you like them because they're purple earbuds that have little charms on them and they look like earrings and they're only like, I don't know, $29, $30, $40. And they work just as well as any other brand or whatever. But so I was like, yeah, I'm going to test that theory. So I bought a pair, right? I bought a pair. It took them forever to charge. Once they did charge, it took me 2 days to figure out how to get them paired with just my phone. I couldn't get them paired with nothing else. I tried pairing them with a laptop, with a tablet, TV. Wouldn't pair with anything else. It took me probably a week to figure out how to turn the volume up and down, change tracks, and I still haven't figured out how to answer the phone with them. On top of that, the distance on these cheap headphones that you guys are buying online, no name brand, is horrible. So if you're 5 feet away from your phone, they cut in and out. They cut in and out constantly, so they're garbage. You have to literally carry your phone with you. Another thing is they don't stay charged. So they'll charge in the case for 2 to 3 days, and that's with them plugged in. And then once you put them on, they're dead within an hour. So that's pointless. And they don't die at the same time. One dies one at a time. You gotta stick them back in the case, wait for the case to charge it on its own without being plugged in. It takes about 2 days. So they're really not what they're cracked up to be, and they're not worth it. So don't waste your time, don't waste your money, don't waste your frustration, because it's very frustrating. You can go online and buy earbuds in pretty much any color, even if you can't find them at a store in that color. But get name brand ones. Don't go with these cheapy cheaps because they're not worth crap. All right, second thing I wanted to talk about was the importance of walking and pissing off dogs in the neighborhood. That part's really important. Make sure they're doing their job. But now the importance of walking after your long ass day of work, you still got to go for a walk if you haven't hit 10,000 steps. The importance of walking is you are burning extra calories, you're building your muscle, you're strengthening your tendons, you're strengthening your bones. So it's super important to do that, even if it's not just for exercise. And it's kind of cool to get some air, just go out, relax, go for a walk, piss off the neighborhood dogs, things like that. It's fun, right? Listen to headphones while you're out walking, listen to music, listen to a podcast, listen to a book, books on tape or audibles or whatever you listen to. It's fun. You just got to do it. It's important to stay motivated, and whether you feel like it or not, you may be like, I don't feel like doing this today. But you know what? Once you get started, you're like, this ain't so bad. I'm okay. I can do this, right? So that's super important. You just gotta stay with it. You just gotta make yourself do it. Those are the main things. Now, I want to go back to Lazy Springs. I want to remind you guys, this is the last day that you can go to Lazy Springs to off-road, to swim. There's a little lake out there. People swim, people camp. It is the last day for this event. They sold it. It will not be used for anything else anymore. I believe land developers bought it. And because there's a little lake out there, they're probably going to build high rises and crap and put on there. That's all they're doing. They're taking over with these damn high rises and hotels and motels and condos and crap like that. They're trying to make Cape Coral, Fort Myers, all this Florida area. They're trying to turn it into like New York City or something. We don't want New York here, so we don't want New York City here. We don't want that kind of mentality. And I've noticed over the last few months, more and more people have moved here from New York because they don't want to be there either. So they want to come here where they feel like they're heard and same like-minded type people. And they just don't want to pay the big bucks that it costs to live in New York, even though Florida is getting just as bad. It's kind of hard to live here. The prices of insurance is outrageous. Not just car insurance, homeowners insurance, flood insurance. Everything in here is in a flood zone because you have to pay twice as much for flood insurance. It's really hard to live here. Taxes keep going up. They're not giving us any breaks on that stuff. And a lot of people have moved out that just can't afford to live here anymore. And they didn't move to New York. They moved to other states where it's a little easier to live. So before you guys come from New York City, you know there's other places in the world that you can live that's actually cheaper. But some of the people that do live here, there's a lot of liberals that moved here. We don't really want liberals here. This has always been a Republican state. We don't need liberals here voting the other direction just to try to turn the state blue, because that's exactly what they're doing. I almost think they're paid to move here just to do that. But we don't want that here. If you guys keep moving in here, I tell you right now, this state turns blue, I'm moving the fuck out. I don't want anything to do with it at all. I will not live in a Democratic state because I will not deal with the bullshit that they deal with, the bullshit they put kids through in the school systems, just the bullshit in general. Taking things away from us to give to illegals. I'm not okay with none of that bullshit. Them taking my rights away, that shit ain't gonna happen. I told you, I believe in the Second Amendment rights. Till my dying day, I always will. And if it comes down to it, I will use my Second Amendment rights to defend myself, my house, and my country. And I don't care what anybody says about it. I know how to shoot, and I know how to do it safely. I've been raised around guns my entire life, but I will not put up with anybody's bullshit or any kind of takeovers. That's for damn sure. But that's my rant. I'm ranting. That's my rant for the day. You guys have a good weekend. Hope to see you in Lazy Springs. Please come out. Enjoy the last day that you can to come out with your Jeeps, with your family. Off-road. Don't have to off-road. Go swimming. Don't have to go swimming. Just hang out. There's going to be food. There's going to be raffles, 50-50. All that's going to go to a charity, as usual. Make sure you come out and see everyone. Last time, last event. Get your Jeep in there, get it recorded, get it online. I will see you guys this weekend. Have a good one.